So it brings the atmosphere, it gets everyone going for the game.
So Reunion Island underway. Boberté with the opening break. Race to 8 here, 14 frame match. But 40 minutes on the match clock. And the match clock more than likely comes into play, normally does. About getting yourself in front, winning those key moments and hanging on. 30 seconds on the shot clock. And all the fun of the fair with the golden breaks, golden ducks, potential 6 red shootout, Scotch variety as well. I think it's important, if Reunion Island are the underdogs for this match, they get off to a good start. Really try and set the tone, take it to France and let the pressure of the clock, I think that's been the big thing for the underdogs that have won today. The pressure of the clock is always told. That helps.
That does help. That does help. And I was just about to say, I had a little knock a couple of days ago when I got here on one of the tables down below where the aircon still works. And this lovely chap and one of his friends, I think Mohammed Adam, come and had a knock with me as well. And yeah, they were both good players. And they both had a bit of fortune when they were having a knock with me as well. So I was half expecting it here.
It's obviously the style of play you're looking for, Chris.
Definitely. To be fair, they played with a smile on their face, so I know they were enjoying themselves, and that's all they're going to do tonight, by the looks of it. The French team look like they're here for a good time as well, so I think this will be played in good spirits. I think it'll be a good match.
Yeah, it could be a close match. We're yet to see a 6 red shootout. Well, maybe this is the one. Maybe we're going to end our day. We've seen the golden break. We've had one. Cello Dick delivered earlier on today in style. But
yeah, he didn't realise, did he?
He didn't realise either, but once he found out, oh boy, did he enjoy it.
Great shot.
Maybe this is the one.
This could be it.
We will
Reunion
find out.
for a 1-0 lead.
Oh, Boberté. Poor miss there, just when you thought he was going to have a fairly simple job.
Yeah. Got a little excited. Still hasn't left the best of tables for France. Might be tempted to play the cut along the bottom rail now because it's got a big pocket with the red bottom right, potentially.
Yeah, Margier with a chance here. I think one thing I've noticed throughout the day on the shootout is players that aren't used to it, players that aren't used to playing in this sort of environment, and especially with the shot clock and the match clock, almost feel they go ultra aggressive too quickly. Almost a case of, I have to go. You've got time to play a normal frame of ball here, especially in the early stages.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. Much more important to get the win on the board. The blue glove as well to go with the team colours. That's what you want. He's done well to find that gap, to be fair, isn't he?
Yeah, I thought he was going to get a loss of turn and put Boberté under pressure, but should be a fairly simple job now to get that first frame on the board.
But we did say that last time. Or in fairness, I did.
And Reunion Island draw first blood. Boberté 3 or 4 opportunities there. Finally gets that one on the board.
Known for a big break is Cedric.
I'm looking forward to seeing this. He's got the... Well, I'm going to say that's his low-key break. He didn't quite get the explosion he was looking for.
Yeah, he normally revs it up a lot longer than that. Maybe he was looking at the clock. Another presentable chance, though.
Just the yellow at the bottom. How and when are you going to deal with that ball? It's nothing obvious to really do it with, really.
No, I agree. Looks like he might already be on plan B. I think he might have been wanting to take the other one up to the same pocket.
The deeper he goes into this finish without dealing with that one at the bottom, the harder it's going to get.
Yeah, we're going to need a big shot somewhere. If that yellow goes in the middle, we might have stumbled upon an angle. I'm not sure it does by his body language.
So Alabay comes up short. You can see Cedric with first time in open play then.
Yeah. All you would say is on the plus side, he's left the same problem for Cedric, being the red.
Yeah, and the same problem that's hard to solve.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure if the red might go with short position in the other side, potentially.
Not a great ball to play that short position with, though. So whichever way he decides to go, it's going to be tough.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, I'm looking at this one on the right rail. It looks as if you can get half ball. It's a natural to come across. Oh, Cedric might be claiming a safety shot there, but we all know he's trying to pot that in the corner.
Have a little look to see what he's left, though. Not a huge amount. Well, this is going to solve the problem for both players. It's not the best of safeties. He can clip this one back. It is delicate, so he may look up the table for a safety, but it depends on the natural path of this cue ball whether he'll take this on.
Yeah, as you say, not an ideal safety shot, but it does put Cedric under a little bit of pressure, doesn't it? I think he's left the yellow to the top left.
Yeah, reaction when he got round to that area of the table. That was a safety shot gone wrong.
No poker face there.
One good bit of queuing here to have a chance to win this frame then. And that is the bit of queuing.
Yeah, still has the problem for this yellow though, because he turned it down in this centre earlier when he had the angle to potentially go into what was his bad yellow. So if it does go, I'd be surprised.
Yeah, he goes, plays on it.
Table 11, Brian Reed, Brian Rich. Table 11.
Flew in, didn't it?
Oh,
Chucking his chalk around as well.
Can't lose your chalk in a shootout. Lucky he's at 30 seconds, not 15. And Alabay gets the frame on the board. Been chances on both sides of the table, the opening couple of frames, but it is Reunion Islands that won them both.
Let's go and have a watch, because France are still in with a shout of getting into the latter stages as well, aren't they? The main.
Oh, how about that for a break? Just absolutely exploded. Omarji with the opportunity then.
Going to have to be the cherries, because it's the only ball he can see.
Might be able to play on the most awkward one straight away. Not quite. So, two on the right-hand side are tricky.
Might have blocked it off to the middle there as well. Fairly sure it doesn't pass into the corner. So he might have to leave himself on le doublé.
I'm glad we got you in for the French game. Yeah, no good.
Did I hear right earlier in the commentary on JMO's super facts that Mauritius is the closest country to Reunion Islands as it stands? Was that correct?
He had that statistic wrong. He was,
Did
he was
he?
trying to catch me out. We like to have some funny games here at the World Team Championship, at the World Championships rather. And yeah, he was trying to catch me out. The strange thing is, he'd already told me the stat wrong off air, and then he tried to catch my memory out, and I'd forgotten. And he actually had the stat wrong
Right.
by a very short distance, though it has to be said.
Right. So which country is closest to Reunion Island?
Mauritius.
It is Mauritius.
Yeah.
Okay. Just checking. Would the Mauritius would they meet? Have you got the draw in front of you there?
Yeah, we can certainly do the draw. So the winner of this match will play Malta.
Ah.
So they
Shame.
could meet in the semi-finals.
Oh, what a double.
As Mauritius have Ireland. So there is definitely a chance they could meet.
That's a big local derby.
Two big matches, of course. They got to win this one first before we worry about whether they can win the quarterfinals. But they got off to a good start.
I've already chalked it up, 2-0. 27 minutes left. Who can come back from there? Especially the double we just played there. I mean,
he's digging pretty hard here. There is still a way out, actually,
Yeah.
but it's going to take two unbelievable shots to
he's
do
got
it.
a shot, hasn't he?
They connect, sort of.
He can
a
stun off
route
2
through,
rails
yeah.
as long as he misses this yellow at the bottom. Don't hit it too hard. Bit harder than that, though.
Well, he's given himself sight at it. He's just said, you know what, I'm just going to float that in and give myself a chance.
Yeah.
This will be an unbelievable out if he can dig this one up. I mean, he's going to have a shot at the 8 ball if he makes the pot.
Looks like he's eyeing up cushion first the way he was pointing there, wouldn't he? He was.
So he couldn't quite see the red direct then. Oh, you needed to go cushion first. His chance goes.
Yep.
So Slabat at the table now for France. Can they finally get a frame on the board? He should just go here.
Yeah, it is a good chance. They connect well.
Okay, that's not bad actually, because he's guaranteed to leave lots of angle on this yellow at the top.
Yeah, you want to be half ball, don't you? So you don't need to do anything with the cue ball.
Yeah.
It just tracks down naturally. I'm not sure the thought process of last ball for the 8 though. I mean, the yellows all collect absolutely naturally.
Well, the fact he was actually coming down the table there, so I suspect his last ball for the 8 was going to be the one at the top.
Yeah.
Which wouldn't have been too bad, because it would have meant getting the line onto it would have been too tricky. But
Yeah.
did not want the bump of the middle. What can he work out from here? It's actually landed really well, hasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, it's landed all natural angles, isn't it?
Now that he's got that bump, he wouldn't minded getting rid of that one at the top. Doesn't necessarily need it as a last ball now.
We've got a spider.
So, all your concentration into the pot. Might play it with a touch of right-hand side, just to come up the side of the table, naturally.
He went the other way. Felt like that made that much harder to find a line.
Yeah,
But they had
much harder.
He had to get close to the 8 ball. If he gets too far away from it, then he's not going to be on the yellow. I was with you. You know, just plays that with a trace of the other side, then.
Yeah, well, it helps you pot the ball, doesn't it?
And
in
it
that
helps you pot the
instance?
ball as well.
As
but
you know from your, I mean, I saw you guys having a little knock on this table earlier today, and
you know, you saw I was in fine
obviously,
form.
Yeah, well, you didn't miss a ball in 4 frames. You were unbelievable, I thought.
It's very kind of you to say. You obviously missed most of my play. Well, it's another one that's got away for France.
Yeah, and the pressure's just piling on a little bit, isn't it, for the French? Because they were big favourites coming into this.
Yeah, tough one to take. Omar G makes it 3-0 to the Reunion Island.
So, after a long old day of commentary for you, Simon, what are you saying? Reds or yellows win the frame?
Okay, yeah. I mean, is this? We often see a lot of pool players in the crowd. Is this general sort of conversation when you're sat there watching? Are you making the decision for the break?
Yeah, I mean, generally, if I'm sitting watching some matches with, let's say, Carl Sutton, for instance, we'll be having a pound on reds or yellows before the match starts. A pound on which side of the table the 8-ball might be potted in.
Okay.
And then whatever else we can think of, chuck a pound on that as well.
Just have a bit of fun and games with
at the end of it.
What I quite like about that is that you're never really cheering on a particular side or player. It's just that particular frame or colour set, yeah.
Yeah, it's much more fun.
Well, Severin at the table here for Reunion Island. And another good chance, another very presentable opportunity here.
Yeah. If he can miss this red at the bottom of the table. He would have dislodged those yellows. But as it stands,
that might bring an end to their chances here. Might be worth pulling or shutting up shop a little bit.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's in the locker here. Good shot.
Easy on the yellow to the middle. It looks very tight.
Tell you what, if he's straight on this, as in dead straight, he can pot it off the jaw, and with this cloth, if you hit it with enough topspin, the ball will throw wide enough that it's going to miss that red and arc into those yellow balls nicely.
And he's come back for the plant.
He's going for the plant.
So it's not just the plant here. Where's the yellow he's playing going to go?
The famous shoemaker, Thomas Louboutin. Wondering if he's going to get a go.
He certainly will. The red's not popped out, so one bad ball here for France.
I saw him play quite a lot in Killarney, in fairness, and I was just about to say he was very, very good at doubles.
Well, we were about to see one straight away. Now he's got to be careful here because these two yellows have come back and actually left a plant.
Yeah. No surprise to me to see him play on it straight away. Is it a surprise to see him miss it, though?
Yeah, he's good at the plants. It is a surprise. He's at least not left the plant on. That's the only good side because he could be in trouble here. And he is in trouble. Has to find a hit and cover.
Yeah, and depending on how close that cue ball is to the yellow, not sure he can see the natural to pot this red over the middle. He might have to play it with a trace left-hand side, which makes it about 5 times harder.
Oh, great effort. And no cover. Unless the yellow covers the yellow.
Yeah, I think he might have to take the outside one.
Yeah, you can see the potting angle of this one, but it's not easy to get back on the other one. Ian didn't even try. What's the plan here? Just the double?
Maybe.
Squeeze past the 8-ball?
Maybe lay another snooker.
Cagey game. I think he's left the gap though. Top right this time.
Yeah, I mean, even if that is a 4-ball snooker, I think he's just gone big second favourite in this frame. Oh, Is that the gap?
If he's left the gap there, reaction tells us he probably has. I mean, can you believe
How
that?
unlucky is that?
That was nearly a brilliant shot. I mean, there is a ball's width to leave a gap there, and he has left it right in the middle of it. Tough shot, though.
Yeah, gap or no gap. Not easy to cue that one in.
This does clip in. Just watch the cue ball. Yeah, good shot. Now he can plot his route through these. France really should get on the board here. Le Boutin with a chance.
Do you know the reasons behind Yannick not being here?
I do not know.
No, it's a surprise to
shame,
me.
really.
Yeah. Very surprised not to see him in the team.
Oh, Le Boutin has flown through that one. He finally got his opportunity to win it, and he grabs it. France are on the board, 3 frames to 1. All sorted now. And the first time we've seen a cut break, and the 8-ball flying, but nothing going in, and this is a mixy frame. This is going to be tough.
Man
for
after
Maratel.
my own height with a cut break. Get the feeling he's going to go though.
Couple of bad balls here. One on the right-hand side in particular. One up by the 8-ball. Does double.
Yeah, and develops the 8-ball at the same time, potentially. So half ball on the... oh. Well, he's landed half ball, as he meant to. He's just taken his eye off the pot slightly. We've all been guilty of that one at some point, hey, Simon?
Oh, completely. Half the battle. Interesting decision here for Fabio. He's got a big problem to solve, and the 8-ball is trickier for him as well. Do you chase, or do you just slow it down, play the game here? You're 3-1 up, with 12:40 left on the clock. Say to France, if you want to take out a great finish, then good luck to you. If you try and take out a finish here and don't get it, which is odds against, you'd say. Well, he was being aggressive, but early miss. Means it's still a tough table here for France.
May serve him well.
Yeah.
Going to miss early.
That's the thing in pool, isn't it? The deeper you go in finishes, the easier you make it for your opponent.
Correct. It hasn't come out in the best place for him, unfortunately.
It's not on the yellow nicely unless this one goes bottom left. He's having a look at it. He looks... Well, maybe it does.
Lost a turn. Skill shot.
Oh, brilliant.
Red.
Absolutely fantastic.
There's the face of Paul in the background, Shane Thompson. Where's this one going? Top bag. And this time, a much better chance.
What are you doing here, Chris? Are you not worrying about the 8-ball here? Are you just going to leave it and back yourself to either clip it down or maybe play the double later on?
No, I'm definitely... I think you can move the 8-ball or you can move the yellow, either or, whichever way you can work out. There's a ball over close to the right centre, and if you can land half ball on that, you're always going to have a good opportunity to move the 8 or the yellow potentially.
Well, Fabio's just not quite got the white right there, so he has to reroute, you feel.
mean, in this situation, you feel like the more balls he pots without disturbing the 8 ball, the worse situation he's going to be in, potentially.
Oh, he's just allowing this cue ball to run very loose. He was walking like he had made it, but stays on the table.
Again, I don't think it's the worst outcome.
Maritel's going to continue to be aggressive, and that's a fantastic shot. He's landed on a good line on this yellow.
Forced to go into it.
One big shot for the frame. Oh, I thought he hit that well for a second. Just caught the bump. What a moment here. We are at 15 seconds a shot now. We're in the final 10 minutes. And if Fabio can make the clearance and put his side 3 ahead again, they would be in such a dominant position.
Just decelerated on his last couple of shots, Simon, so I think there's a bit of nerves out there, and you can't blame him for that.
The crowd's building up there as well, which could add to that.
Yeah, he's in good shape. He needs to pick what he's doing and commit to it. He has.
I think he thought he was going to get the cannon there, the way he played that.
Yeah.
He's still straight in on a ball with the 8 ball over the pocket.
And the yellow in a fairly good position.
You called it though, just a little bit edgy out there.
Yeah.
Fabio Grondin.
You did feel like that was coming, didn't you?
Yeah, you could just sense it. It's a free double here where the red's gone.
Yeah. Let's put it. He needs it to bounce, so there's pressure.
How big is this tactical exchange now then? This is huge.
Yeah.
He has to somehow get the cue ball back to the bottom of the table.
Yeah, cue ball anywhere down here.
It's tough to do though.
It's going to leave a double potentially. I'm not sure if the yellow sneaks off the rail in behind the 8 ball. Don't go for the double and pot the cue ball.
Just got it too thick.
Oh.
And that will be the frame. Yeah. Just caught the red too thick. And France are about to make it 3-2. Maritel gets the frame on the board. France are back within 1. All of a sudden, this match feels very tight indeed. There's 1 in it. 7 minutes and change left in the match. Maybe, Chris, this is the one that could be the 6 red shootout we've been looking for. France will be on level terms. 8 balls flying for a second.
What a smash.
The noise has just ramped up from the French as well.
He's not been rewarded as well as he should have been for a break like that.
Does he have the angle to break it out now? Looks perfect. Just doesn't want to stick on it.
Half ball on the 8. Here we go. It's not bad.
Yeah, maybe slightly overhit it, but it's okay. He's just about. Can he find the cue ball? It's a tough enough pot, but he needs to find. Oh, he can see the one in the middle.
Oh,
makes a world of difference.
Big cannon on the yellow. Perfect.
This is perfect. I think he can just come back to where he is. If he can get the cue ball back exactly where it is now, it is absolutely perfect. Keep coming, keep coming, keep coming.
And that is the benefit of wearing a glove, Simon. Look at that. Anyone that wears a glove.
Just. I was about to say, is that the disadvantage of it? This has
Anyone
been
that wears a glove
fantastic.
is
Under
class.
immense pressure to come up with this. Cedric Suberville with a fantastic break and clearance. Full of quality. And we're all square. This match is anyone's. Hammered the break. Where's the 8 ball? Not this time. Just for a second, I thought we were going to see the golden break.
It's a very, very inventive shot. He just needed the 8 ball to crack on another couple of rolls and it would have gone in the top corner.
Yeah, now the 8 ball's a problem.
Yeah, I'm not sure he's noticed either.
Getting to
Now
the 8
he's had
ball
a look.
should be there. Oh, hang on a minute. 5 minutes left then. And this frame all of a sudden looks very mixy. How's he going to deal with the red nearest the cue ball right now? Not obvious to find a way to develop it. The more balls he pots, the more he's going to open it up here for France.
Yeah, he's potting well. He looks like if the balls were out in the open with nothing to do, he would be getting them.
What's he got up his sleeve here then, Chris?
Well, I think he's going to lay a little snooker behind the red and the 8 ball by the looks of it.
Bulakam
But
is...
with ball in hand,
Yeah.
I'm not exactly sure how that's going to help him at this stage.
No. Bulakam has potted himself into maybe a little bit of trouble. Because the other thing that's done is opened up the 8 ball,
Yeah.
which may not be to his advantage.
I think that yellow
Maybe
might
8.
go as well, the one that's by the
Chauvu
red.
now. Just needed to get the hit.
Oh.
Oh, and he's made the ball. Huge moment in this match.
Yeah, I think that yellow might go left centre. If not, he's got another yellow there that he can play it off just to disturb it.
The way he's played this tells us he thinks it does go.
Yep.
Keep an eye on that match clock. 3 minutes left. Oh, he's gone too far. He's snookered himself all of a sudden.
Drama at the last. And if that's touching ball, that would be very helpful. Doesn't look like it is.
If it's natural to miss the in-off, which looks like it is, then this is a good chance. Once again, it's a tough shot, but it's a comfortable shot, as in you have to do nothing with the cue ball.
Yeah, I don't think either players use their extension in this frame either.
Oh, brilliant. Olivier Chauvu. Incredible pot.
Here we go, the extension is now used.
Running that
So
clock down.
we're gonna have
Inside the final 2 minutes now.
Yeah, about a minute 40 left or so for the reunion to try and save a 6 red.
And France, from 3-0 behind, have got themselves 4-3 in front. What a turnaround in this match. And the cue ball's in. What's the split like here for Boberté?
Oh, it's red. It's good on
Okay,
reds.
yeah, it's
Take your hard
okay.
red
You've
at
got to
the
take the
top.
one at the top.
Take your hard red at the top. Do it.
He's taking his time here. That's it. He's found it. Mind your work. They all go. First job's done. Reds are potted.
Don't have to rush.
It's one of those. It's almost trying to tell yourself that there's more time here than you think.
Yeah.
Now the clock is official there. That's okay. That's okay. He's still well within his control here for this finish.
Now manage the match clock and make sure.
Still over a minute left here. May have just come back a smidge too far this time. Might have to go long.
Yeah.
If he clips this in the middle, watch the cue ball.
Yeah, he needs to play that a lot firmer. Come off the cushion and leave himself on the rolling in the middle.
He's gone long.
Great shot.
Brilliant pot. Bobatate to the top corner. Fantastic. Oh, rush of blood. Pull up. No, he's perfect. What a visit to the table this has been for Reunion Island.
Come on.
And we are all square. Bobatate comes up huge for his country.
Here we go.
What a match Reunion Island and France are delivering here. I think he enjoyed that.
I love
and
the
there's not that
celebration.
much time. 17 seconds left on the clock here. Not enough time for a clearance, but it is Reunion Island with the break. The Bhutan can't watch. 8 ball doesn't move.
No movement there. You would normally say it would be a great chance on red balls, but not with 17 seconds left on the clock.
Yeah. What a match we have seen. Incredible drama right to the end, and we will have a 6-red shootout. This is Umage here for Reunion Island. So if you've not seen this before, 6 reds, who can pot them the quickest in Scotch format? Not the greatest of splits.
Yeah, and just stepping away from the table. They need to get a lot closer to their work. They need to be moving now. They need to be proactive and not reactive here. Here we go. They've worked it out.
It's been a good finish to this 6-red shootout. We're still
not the worst.
We're still waiting for the official time on this one.
That felt like a mid-20s to me. Here we go. You feel like if they pot 6 balls, they
Not
win.
the greatest break.
Oh, cue ball.
This is going to be tight.
Oh. Reunion have gone big favourite here. Big favourite. This needs to go. Stop the cue ball.
Yeah, they're running loose here. The cue ball's running loose. And the
Cue
5
ball's
seconds
gone in.
here. It's going to be outside
That's
the time here for France.
They are done.
And they know it. They are going to concede defeat. Reunion Islands have beaten France and will be in the quarterfinals of the World Team Shootout by a 6-red shootout. Incredible drama here at the end of an incredible day. Chris, that was amazing.